Yeah, that would be great. I love that kind of shit.
There'll probably be that at paintball on the stag do. They often do shit like that.
We'll fashion you a suit that looks exactly like that. No, I don't have time to do
Sick.
that.
I won't take it off.
I won't have time for that.
Oh, sorry. So, Tom, what were you advocating as like
a Gatling sentry, and then things that kill chargers and bile titans.
A Gatling sentry.
Gatling.
Get it, kid.
Johnny Gatling.
Johnny Gat.
That's
good.
Bang, bang, bang. VIP ready.
Hellfire barrage initiated.
If you, by the way, if you want to put like a sentry on one of the things above the gate, and there's like a fence in the way stopping it shoot, you should grenade the fence before you throw the sentry down. That doesn't make sense. I will show you what I mean.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Cool. Follow me up here, and I'll show you.
You might have to give a demonstration.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Demonstration.
Calling down support weapon.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so say I want to put one of my sentries up here. You see there's this fence?
Yeah.
That fence will stop their bullets, so stand back. Blow up the fence.
I see.
And then put the sentry down.
They stop the Gatling bullets, really.
Yeah. Can you guys put your sentries up on that ledge?
Yeah.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Oh shit, it bounced. Fuck's sake.
Requesting sentry.
There's that sentry, Joe.
Breach!
Sorry, I fell out the map and then I thought I could run round, but you
Breach
can't.
southwest.
In the last one, you could run round.
Oh, he's right out there.
Requesting sentry.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Charger, here.
Location, northwest. Heavy.
Got him. Oh, he still broke the fucking gate.
Oop.
My gate's down.
Oh, Titan.
Calling in orbital strike.
Good airstrike. Trees in the way.
This guy, sorry. There's nothing there at the moment.
Calling down a support weapon.
Is that a bile titan there?
Yeah.
Requesting air support.
Rail cannons.
Oh shit! Fuck, it bounced off him, sorry.
Throw rail cannons at him, guys.
Fuck.
Got him.
Oh, I've used it on a
C3.
different one.
Tom, you've got a rail cannon.
Yeah.
Still got him. Well done.
Oh, that's good.
Calling in
Right, I'm closing this
reinforcements.
gate.
Ready to liberate.
I'm very sorry, guys, but watch out for the Gatling sentry.
Oh, there's so many bugs there.
Oh, my God.
Bug tunnel breach.
Oh my word.
Charger there.
Requesting sentry. Calling down support weapon.
God.
Reinforcing.
Ooh.
Heavy. On my position. Democracy has landed.
Have you guys fallen back?
Hey, the gate is breached. Yeah.
My land. Throwing grenade. How'd you like this? Helldivers, never die. Sending in an eagle.
Let's get, Joe, get your Gatling sentry out.
Eagle 1, returning to destroyer.
Calling down a sentry. Throwing supply beacon. Fire in the hole.
Good shot.
Requesting orbital strike. That's called democracy.
Oh.
Fire in the hole.
Gonna leave that gate alone. Whoa.
Hey, Jesus. Leave that gate alone.
Oh,
Oh, this is not looking good.
Requesting sentry.
oh!
Calling in reinforcements.
I landed on it.
Reinforcement.
Oh no.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, no, we need to literally all be able to kill charges and bar fighters,
Requesting
isn't it?
advanced weaponry.
This is
Oh my god.
This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Oh my god. Look at all of that
Charge.
shit.
Squad lost. Deploy
Okay,
replacement
well.
squad. Request approved. Deploy
It's got
reinforcements.
43
Straight onto the
kills.
Pelican.
Hold on. Fuck!
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Calling in reinforcements.
You're on the ship, Tom.
Countdown complete.
Yeah.
You have to leave now. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
See you later. I tried to hold the pilot guys, but he wouldn't listen. There's strict orders. Tried to rationalize with him.
Okay. We're having a bit of an off day, I think. Joe and I weren't doing too good before you joined either.
Let's go. Give it another go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Not gonna give up.
Hell no.
That's something that a bug or a bot or something else that wasn't democratic would do.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Giving up some pussy. Let's go. But first, more cannabis.
Some spinach.
Bit of. Do you partake in the herb? Right, this.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
I like to partake in herb.
The herb.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver, and congratulations on completing your training.
Congratulations with a
Helldiver.
capital J in the middle of it. Right, give me like 5 minutes.
Yes. Oh yes.
Alcubierre drive calibration complete.
Alcubierre.
Yeah, come again? It's definitely a made up word. Poubière. That's kind of French. I almost made a tribute video to your video today, Joe.
What video is that?
Like, you know, you did your kind of burned out Land Rover video.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was funny. That was, I just started going over, saw a fucking car. That was
Found
there.
there's like an abandoned van. It's all spray painted up, like close to, in the woods. So I was gonna shoot like a sort of homage video. It didn't feel right in the day though, you know, like you needed those dark tones.
Homage.
And then I was gonna do it, and then I realized I was gonna do an impression of you, and I was like, yeah, it might be a bit mean, you know, they might take it the wrong way.
I don't take nothing the wrong way.
I was gonna try and do like an impression of your voice for like the whole of the video, you know. Instead, I think what I'll do is I will film one, but I'll do it just in my normal voice and do it a bit more like, and then we can start making a collection, you know.
Discovering abandoned vehicles. I mean, you know, if we're lucky enough to stumble across any more, and we do happen to end up
Yeah,
having a
People
back
will go
catalogue.
hunting around.
Like, look, yet again, another abandoned vehicle.
Exactly, yeah. I tell you what though, like I have to, you know, I have to get into a place where I could just do it in one take, because I think when you did your one, it was just 100% legit one take, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I got to get myself mentally in a place where I just do one take, because I'm too much of a film director, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just saw the
Be
car,
real.
walked over to it, and started talking. But I mean, I suppose
But
if
interesting.
you were trying.
You said in the video that you came back, like you charged your phone or something and came back.
Yeah, I was cycling home. I saw it, and then I was like, no, I need to document this. And then I only lived 5 minutes away. I plugged my phone in and then went back. So, people need to witness this event.
had a lot of atmosphere in that video. You really captured the kind of fear. You really captured the kind of fear and loss in it.
Oh, I'm flattered. Yeah, I had a lot of time to think about it. I was like, right, let me go back. Yeah. I mean, I was, to be honest, I'd only briefly looked at it, and then when I went back, I hadn't looked inside.
Yeah.
Had the camera out, the light on it, and I could see inside with the lights, and it was like, fucking hell, that's actually quite some
This is
carnage.
gonna, it's gonna sound, yeah, you're like carnage. Excuse the pun. This is gonna sound like I'm taking the piss, but I'm not. I'm being 100% legit, right? Have you got any advice for like when I film my video? I'm being serious. Like,
I don't know. Just gotta let it flow.
just let it fly.
I mean, I don't know.
More of a scripted kind of guy.
Yeah, I struggle with all of that. It's the same with music. It's like, you can write it all out. You can have all the notes on paper and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can play almost anything, but I couldn't tell you what any of it was.
You're more of a intuitive player. You're more of a like, yeah. I'm like that. I'm like that in certain things. I don't like to plan out too much. Actually, I like to keep some of the spark. I like to keep some of the kind of the chance. Like sometimes things just happen by chance. Like because you did them in that moment.
Yeah.
Definitely like that with the writing, like like when you like writing a novel, something like that.
Okay.
I kind of feel like you'd write something different on every different day. You'd try and write.
Yeah, if you're trying to write about the same thing on 2 different days, you might write
yeah.
completely different things. Yeah.
And if you said, right, I'm gonna write this. I got an idea for a novel. I'm gonna write it this year. Or if you say I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna write it next year, you'd write 2 different books.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. What's the best one?
You'd have to devise a way to travel to parallel dimensions.
Yeah.
Go and see. Oh, this guy wrote it the year before.
Yeah, but you gotta be ready and you gotta be motivated. You gotta be fired up to do it all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the difficult part.
What deep chat are you guys having this time?
Just talking about like novels and filming and what else we're talking about? Parallel universes. Joe brought up parallel universes, sorry.
He made a profound statement about the fact that, like, in terms of being creative, I mean, if you were to try and write something like music or words or anything, if you tried to write the same thing on 2 different days, you'd probably write different things.
Yeah. Definitely in the case of the novels, like I said.
Yeah, if you wrote a book, if you said I'm going to write a book this year, but then you didn't, and then you left it till a year later, but then you did it, it would be a completely different book than if you had started it the year before.
The way I kind of think about that stuff is like, it's more like, so I don't have a particular interest in writing, right? But if I use the analogy of like writing a book, I wouldn't say I'm writing a book. I would say like I am a writer, and I would like have a set amount of time that I wrote every day, even if it was trash that I didn't put out anywhere.
Yeah, I mean that's how I do it.
Yeah.
And
I treat it like
every day.
like a dentist.
That's a really good point, because that's what I've always done with guitar. Most of my guitar playing, no one will ever hear. It's like I'll sit in my room and just play absolute shit and like nonsense for like an hour, and probably play some of the best stuff in there. It's gone forever.
Well, my technique, Tom, is I can't write all my life all the time. Like, it's just not the way I do it. But the way I've found that works for me is to take like an 8-week period and just work like full time in that 8-week period. And
Oh, I
then,
see.
so like exactly like what you said, like literally get up and do it like a job. And then the thing is like, you know, people are like, oh, what happens if you can't think of what to write? You can't do it, or it's shit, or whatever. It's like you just have to keep going through it. You know, what I mean, you just have to keep working through it, and then like if you fuck up a whole day, then hope the day after that's better. But
So,
like,
do you? So you wouldn't? You do that as opposed to say, I don't know, spending like. I mean, how often would you have an 8-week period where you did it full time?
once a year.
So,
but I haven't. But no, so I haven't done it practically for 5 years. So the last one I wrote was like 5 years ago now.
so 8 times 40 is like what, 320? Hang on, let me get my calculator.
What's the 40?
40 hours a week. When you say full time, do you mean 8 hours a day, or do you mean more than that?
Yeah, well, I was doing like 9 hours a day, I would say.
9 hours a day.
Yeah.
So, is that 5 days a week?
Oh, that's 7 days a week.
All right, 8 times 7 times 9 hours a day, so 504 hours.
Yeah, like you live in it.
Divided by 52, divided by 7. So, I'm not asking this saying that you should do it this way. I'm asking this like just out of curiosity, right? Um,
That's what I'm doing in July.
So, the same amount of like writing time in a year would be like an hour and 23 minutes if you did it every single day.
Yeah.
Right.
But I can't do that because I'm an intensive kind of personality. That's what I mean. I have to be like immersed in it. I have to be
So
like
you're just doing that for a
obsessed with
bit.
it. Yeah. In August, like the whole of August, and a little bit of July.
And do you just like save up money and then take the time off work?
No, it's I have the summer off because I work on like term time.
Oh, of course.
But that, I
Right,
mean, like I
okay.
say, I don't do that every
A lot
summer.
more things make sense now. Yeah, because if you're working on that, but you get paid, is it like where you get paid the same amount per month, but it's like prorated over
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah, that's
prorated
it,
over the whole
yeah.
year? Right, yeah, no, yeah, ding, there goes the light bulb. Right, I get you now. No, yeah, I thought you were saying like I'll take 2 months off work. Like I'm thinking, well, that's got to be unpaid. Like so I can like write a book. And it's like, why don't you just do a little bit every day? But yeah, no, it makes total sense if your year is already laid out. And mine's kind of like similar, but I don't get paid for the time off, so I have to like save for it, and I'm terrible at saving. And I had to spend money on a bunch of shit in the last like week. Like my dad paid for the deposit on the suit today, which is very fortunate. But and then like I had to get 500 quid worth of repairs on my car, and then reinsure it for the following year for 400 quid. It's just like ow.
Yeah.
Like, stop hurting my bank account. Stop it.
Yeah, you're gonna feel that around the wedding costs. You know, just loads of
This
little
operation
things.
is no longer
Yeah,
vital.
man.
We must redirect
Just
our
like, oh, I actually need a shirt with the suit as well. Like, oh, do you do cufflinks? Or do you want a 3-piece or a 2-piece? You know, a 3-piece looks much smarter. Like, fuck, okay, yeah, I'll go with a 3-piece. Like, just, it's cool though. Get myself a custom made, not like made to measure, because that's like insanely expensive, but just like they sort of get like a template suit where you pick the attributes in the template, and then they tailor the shop then tailor it for you.
Yeah, yeah. You come with like fittings.
Yeah, and it's going to be like a green suit basically. We managed to pull off a green and purple color scheme without it looking like it was Joker themed. So we were very happy with that.
What are you recommending that we wear?
Oh, I don't. Wherever you feel comfortable in, like you should be prepared to like get very drunk and dance a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
forward
hope
to
you
that,
like
yeah.
wine. I hope you like wine because we've got like. Did we get a bottle per rose?
Oui, je suis français, bien sûr.
Did we get a bottle of wine per person? Yeah. We got a bottle of wine per person for the wedding.
Wow,
So
that's more wine than we had.
yeah,
Anything left over then will be out for the evening.
yeah. That's the idea. Is that like whatever's left over from the meal, they're not going to put like one bottle of wine in front of each person on the table when they're eating, are they? Jesus Christ, that'd be so embarrassing.
Like one white, one red per like 6 people, and then they'll top it up.
Cool. Right, I see. So yeah, basically any of the wine that is like isn't used up in the meal is going to be left out for us in the like party afterwards.
I can't wait because, you know, it's Eloise was saying this before. She's like, I can't wait to go to a wedding that's not mine. She's like, we just like drink as much and not worry about anything.
I do.
How are you guys feeling about
I
that?
do enjoy it. I'm not
like getting drunk like during your wedding.
Oh, I was that specifically.
Yeah.
That I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. The thing I'm more concerned about is like I'm gonna want to like sneak off to have a like toot on my weed vape at some point, right?
Do
like,
what?
like I managed to jack in the nicotine, but like without smoking weed, I was literally just like drinking loads every day, and it was like, okay, for some reason I'm like all or nothing here, and I don't have the time or money to pay a therapist to like figure out why this is the case. So in the name of damage limitation, I'd rather like have a little bit of weed after I finish work and have gone to the gym and done all the things I need to do each day than that, but with beer, because of like the amount of like harm it's going to do. You know what I mean? So on balance, that's like the decision as of now. And so it's like, yeah, I want to be able to make sure I can like sneak off to my like room and like just have a quick toot and then come back out like, hello, I'm calm again. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm not worried about getting too blasted because, to be honest, my alcohol tolerance is like pretty high because I do drink a fair bit and I'm a fucking big fat bastard. So, do you know what I mean, it's just like the same amount of alcohol just like dilutes more in my body because there's so much fucking flesh. So yeah, no, I'm not worried about like getting too pissed and embarrassing myself. I'm a bit worried about the speech, although apparently for the groom speech, you basically just got to remember to say thank you to everyone for some reason. You don't have to actually crack many jokes, so that's good.
Yeah, just like I did mine off the cuff, right? So to give you the advice, yeah, I did mine totally off the cuff, right? The vows I really like specifically wrote it and everything, and that was good. But the actual speech after, which was like you say, thanking people and that, like I wish that I just made like bullet points, you know, like at least I wish I'd made like okay, like 6 bullet points or 5 bullet points, and then just something to refer to, you know, when I was kind of like
So when I did Andy Bowd's best man speech, I basically we got to the wedding and I still hadn't written it.
That's the most effort.
Yeah. I basically just got my phone and I got the voice recorder and I did just an off the cuff first draft into the voice recorder, and I sort of listened to it back and like thought about what I liked and didn't like, and then did it like off the cuff and memory again, right? And I like iterated that until I was saying the same thing each time and the recording was playing the same thing each time.
It's interesting.
And I was like, right, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's a very physical process. You know, it's a very like rehearsed process. Like it's almost.
It's like I would say it's like writing a song by jamming, which is what we did when we were in the band. Like Joe, you'll attest to this. The way we wrote our songs is Andy will come with some chords and some vocals. We're not sure which bit's going to be the verse, which bit's going to be the chorus, kind of thing. And we'd like jam on it and just like improvise, talk about what we liked and what we didn't like, and then jam on it again. And you're like iterating until you're like, oh, does it sound right yet? Like, no, that like it's we haven't quite carved the statue out of the marble yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I do like everything now. It's all like iterate, go again, iterate, go again, iterate, go again. Like I couldn't make the slightest bit of difference to a kid's life in one lesson. No fucking chance. But like cumulatively over several lessons, you can kind of iterate. You get to know like the ways in which the kid understands things, and then it's just
yeah. Like the way, they've got different processes of learning, and they've got different personality types.
Yeah, and just different like levels of fucking motivation.
I had that with the 2 different actors I was working with recently. One was just like really cocky, like thrived on brinkmanship, like being on the edge. He's like, yeah, I'll do it in one take. Yeah, like, oh, I don't care if we've got like 5 minutes left to do it in one take. And then the other one was just like so prepared and like classical. And I tried to get him like basically anti-method, right? So like method acting, is like you are the person, like you feel the person's emotions, right? You become the person. So like I'm kind of a method director in that sense. So like I tried to get this guy angry, the other guy tried to get the guy angry. So I was like smashing on the desk. I was like fucking get the scene done. You're fucking angry. Get going like that, And it like usually that kind of approach works with like method actors, like it pisses them off that I'm having a go at them, right? But this guy had a totally different reaction. He was just like stressed out by it and just didn't respond to it and just like got worse, to the point where I had to like have a break. And then after I said to him as well, I was like, look, what you bring to the screen now is the difference between whether we get like a feature film or we don't, right? And he was like, oh yeah, thanks for that. Like just like you're just stressing me out even more with the pressure sort of thing. Whereas like I know I would respond to that. I would like sort of rise to that. I would sort of be like, okay, let's do it,
Yeah, it's
like fuck them up.
People, you have to. I think that how long had you been working with the guy at that point?
You mean like directing him, or you mean like knowing him?
Not knowing him. Work in a professional capacity.
Yeah, so literally like 3 days at that point.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I didn't really know him. I knew the guy better than I knew his process of acting.
Yeah, like you don't like how people are like when there's a shared specific objective.
Yeah,
is like very different from how they are when they're social. It doesn't have to be like work specifically, but it's kind of like you see how like you're like nice chill bloke, like good friends of him, and then they're playing like their fucking Saturday five-a-side with the other dads, and they're just like a fucking animal. Like they're just like bodying people, like just because they like have to fucking win, and it's like, oh Jesus Christ, okay. Like there's there's I think there's a varying scale of that, but I mean, man, I've made like kids cry before by accidentally like overselling how important the GCSEs are.
Yeah, because you misread them, right? Basically.
Yeah.
That's what I did with the actor.
And as well, you don't know like if he might have other shit in his life that's like stressing him out, and maybe like you guys were saying earlier, if you wrote a thing on a different day, you would have written a different thing. Like if you bollocked him on a different day, maybe he would have like reacted better, and it could be that there's just shit going on in his life that diminished his capacity to respond to that.
Yeah, no, I think it was a personality thing. I think it was he just didn't just responds differently to stimuli than I do. Just like very fundamentally different process, like way of processing people's behavior and being influenced. I would have done
after this.
Yeah. I would have done better to just like sit him down and have a little quiet chat with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like listen, man. I just really
to be angry though.
Try and look angry. Like,
it's sort of like intellectualizing all the intricacies of like the human emotion response. It's like that was a more surefire way of like accessing, because prior to that we'd had all these intellectual discussions about the script, very analytical.
Was he experienced?
Yeah. These are all like experienced. Well, yeah, I mean for his age, not experienced, but like had worked in professional shoots in. But the thing is that he was like, he's not used to being a lead actor, right? So it's a really different game when you got like a lead role, because it's like the whole thing's on you. There's more material, there's more pressure on you because you've got like big pieces. Whereas like he comes more from being like supporting characters and like, you know, a scene here, a scene there, stuff like that. So it's like wasn't experienced in being a lead actor, but now he has more experience from this.
Yeah, did it turn out okay in the end, or did you
Yeah,
fall
that's
out
the
over
thing. I mean, I think he probably thinks I'm a bit of a jerk, but that sort of doesn't matter much to me, because like ultimately I felt like I got a really good performance out of him, and he delivered a really great performance. So I'm really happy about it. But like, you know, in terms of like, you know, how much he loves me or whatever, it's like, you know, it's whatever. It's all about the work.
Yep. Sure. Right. Are we?
Okay, we got Danny showed up. Let's see if we can get him on.
Yeah. Do I need to make it pub?
Yeah. I sent him an invite. Let's see what's up. It did pop up on my Steam that he's on his ship.
We're on public now.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Oh no. What was that? It's not supposed to say that. When I was getting measured for my suit, the tailor was confirming a lot of suspicions that I had about my body. He was like, yeah, your arms are really short for how tall you are. I was like, thanks, mate. Thanks for pointing that out. Like, you could have just said, we don't need to change the sleeves, but it's fine. No, he was cool though. And he was like, he wasn't like, oh yeah, whatever you want. He was like, no, I think like this would look better and this is why, and would actually explain it, and not just, he wasn't just appealing to his own authority. He was explaining why he thought what he thought, and I was like, you know what, this advice is very, very helpful actually. Are we ready to go? Oh no, yeah, we're waiting for Danny, aren't we? I've had a couple of beers, guys. I'm a bit all over the place.
Yeah, the token that funny cigarette.
No, it was a vape. Is Danny joining?
He's hang on, he's typing right now. He's like, I think he's probably not gonna, because he's like, I'm with two friends and have one spot for you, and it's like the inverse or reverse.
Yeah.
Reverse. I just said like, yeah, you want to stay with your friends. Yeah, sorry, I can ask them, and they got on. We'll be on a bit though. Yeah. So we're going on with that.
Mission coordinates locked.
Same again.
Pods primed.
But this time we'll be
Engaging
more
orbital
balanced.
thrusters.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing, Danny. We needed him for this fucking mission.
Synchronized.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Check up. He came all the way from the US to our wedding, you know that.
Damn.
Just to fag for you.
I would have come, but
Dude, no, I'm not looking for that, man.
no, you had to have your
It's a
wedding
big
in the middle of
ask.
exams, mate. Like it's literally, if you were having it now, I could have gone. But,
Yeah, no, it's a big ask in general. Like, you know, it costs money.
But it was more. It wasn't. It's not the amount of money I would have lost from taking that number of days off at that time of the year would have been more than the cost of traveling to and staying at the wedding.
It's like the double. It was the double hit.
Yeah, I can't. That's the only drawback I've found in freelancing is that you can't like use paid holiday.
No holidays for legends.
No. That sounds like an Andrew Tate quote, man. Do I want...
You're a Andrew Tate acolyte, aren't you, Dom?
What the fuck? No. How dare you?
Well,
Fuck off.
because look, I don't want to get into a Jordan Peterson debate right now, but what I'm saying is that like I feel like Jordan Peterson's a little bit sympathetic to Andrew Tate's plight, shall we say?
I mean, I don't know what you're basing that on, but like, I mean, he's sympathetic to the plight of men as a group, and Andrew Tate is a man, so I guess you could say it like that, but tangentially.
Well, we could continue this discussion in front of the women tomorrow.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Where's the closest station to your place then, Tom?
They're all roughly the same distance. Worthing or West Worthing, I think.
What's got the best connections?
I mean, I probably could like just drive and pick you up.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
Freedom requires
Yeah, of
firepower.
course. But the one thing I'd say is I don't know about go. Do you? We've got a spare room if you guys want to stay over.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I think we're probably going to go back because I got like a political event in the morning, so I want to be back here. But I definitely want to get drunk.
Fair enough. So.
But thank you. No, I really appreciate that, man. Thanks.
But yeah, I think they're both a fair. Well, honestly, what I would suggest, right, is like just going on Google Maps and on your like computer, and yeah, asking it for like what the actual quickest route is if you can only walk and use public transport, because I don't know. I drive everywhere here. Like, not having a car in Worthing is like fucking doesn't really work. It's a very the only drawback I would say of living here is that it's very car centric. Like, it's clean. It's like people are nice. Like, I very rarely see like dodgy looking people, and when I do, they're not the harmless. They're not the dangerous kind of dodgy. They're just like harmless.
Yeah.
I did actually once see a bunch of guys aggressively shoplift from the Sainsbury's by my house. That was interesting.
Requesting sentry.
They just like strutted out with a trolley full of stuff, shouting like, "What, bruv?" They just like ran off with this trolley full of stuff, like fucking like across the road out of the Sainsbury's. And there's a lot of annoyed looking staff members that sort of chased them to the door, but then stopped chasing. Oh, charge it. You got him. Bonk. Are we clear on charges?
How about a nice cup of liberty? New mag.
Okay, looking good so far. Gallery Sentry is absolutely murdering. Oh no, run out. We all okay?
Yeah. Affirmative. I know, on edge. Kind of random how sometimes, you know, when you throw the Gatling ball, it like bounces. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, there's certain spots where you're like not allowed to put them, and if you do that, it like bounces off. It's annoying because there's nothing to signal that you can't throw it there in advance. Oh, we got a rando. Oops. I'll kick them when they join. I forgot to change it back to friends only. Fire Titan on my side. First rail cannon out. Might need another one.
Yeah.
No, he's down, he's down, he's down.
Throwing grenade!
I'm out!
Fire in the hole!
Each gate has got a machine gun emplacement covering it if it does break. We just have to manually pilot the machine gun emplacement.
Yes. Okay, good.
Stop tunnel breach! I'm out!
Clear on the northeast side, sir. Get over there. Going well.
Could use a little help, maybe a Gatling sentry.
Bag's empty. Calling
Joe,
down a
throw your
sentry.
Gatling sentry down.
Bag's
There you go,
empty.
cool.
New mag! Last reload!
Going down! Bag's empty!
Calling down supplies!
Going down a sentry! New man!
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Yeah, we're gonna have a resupply. Oh, okay.
Going down a sentry!
I mean, they're giving up.
No pain, no freedom.
Oh,
Fire in the hole!
Tunnel breach!
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Looking good so far.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Throwing grenade! Last reload!
Joe's my hero over there. Actually.
New mag!
That's too quiet.
There's something alive still getting hit by the EMS.
Calling down a support weapon.
Something going on.
On tunnel breach! New man!
I'm out! Have a taste
Oh,
of democracy!
gate down. Gate down.
Get on the Machine gun turret there.
I'm out.
Yeah, good shout with these.
New mag.
My gate's down too.
That's empty. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Joe, they've gone past me and Tom on the turret. Can you go the ones that have gone behind us? Actually, my turret's dead. Fuck it.
Requesting sentry. Requesting advanced.
Let's leave the gate open for now, so we can get the sentries in.
Resupply coming down.
We've got a nice little channel for them here.
Wait, deliver.
I'm out.
Yeah.
New mag. Last reload. Requesting air support.
Cavalry.
Yeah. Whoa.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh no.
Ready to leave. Throwing grenade.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Okay, melon farmer. Oh. Big
Oh no. Rail cannon him. Gate. Final gate's down, falling back.
Okay, we got
so we can run.
another another charger there. Been lucky with the charger so far.
Fog tunnel.
Normal gun in his exposed leg.
Fuck.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Oh no. Gatling sentries if they're ready, guys.
Calling in reinforcements.
New mag.
Wild fire.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Yeah. Good, good.
Calling down a sentry.
Your Gatling sentries should both be off cooldown now.
Yep.
Get them out.
Copy that. Done.
Hurry up forever! Calling down a sentry.
Oh my god. Kill this
Calling
thing.
down a support weapon.
Got him.
Fog tunnel breach. I'm out.
We've still got one generator and we've got one rocket left and one generator to defend.
This is it. Throw everything you got at them.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Don't get shot by the Gatling.
Too late.
Get some. Get some.
Just stand back and wait for them to run out. Yeah, now we're good. Go.
Sending Calling in an eagle.
Administering freedom.
Reporting to the front.
Yeah. Just keep him at bay with the bombs.
Thank you, Deke. Requesting advanced delivery.
Airstrike the breach.
That's the breach.
Yeah.
Requesting air support.
Oh, sorry.
How'd you like to take freedom?
Yes!
Done your duty.
Awesome job.
With honor.
Nice.
Going fly beacon.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. This is Pelican 1 requesting all Helldivers to enter the extraction radius. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Don't get on the ship just yet, guys.
Flashlight for super.
Supplies.
Alright, let's go.
Requesting sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
New mag.
Clarity.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle
Go,
launch
go,
in
go,
20
go.
seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Nice. That's much better.
Yeah.
You have maintained our way of life.
Joe's speechless. Either that or his mic's gone kaput.
Can you hear
Or
us,
he
Joe?
was or he was asleep
The whole
half of the
time.
mission. Yeah, think not.
Are you there, Joe?
Can you not hear me?
No.
Can now,
There
just
we go.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
You speaking for that whole mission, weren't you? You're just like
Yeah.
screaming.
Oh, did you not hear me at all for that whole mission?
No, you were silent the whole
Holy
time.
shit.
I
That's
did
really...
have my suspicion, like,
Fucking hell.
right at the start, you know, I was like, I haven't heard Joe in a while. Like, did have my suspicion that your mic was, something was up with your mic.
Alright. Fair enough. Oh, that's really weird.
Liberty is
I had it
victorious
plugged into
once
the
more.
controller instead of the speakers, and apparently that meant you couldn't hear me. That's
Oh,
fine.
right, shit. Right, next mission.
Helldiver.
So you pick up more
Mission coordinates locked.
common resources.
Help us
Hungry,
drive.
hungry for common resources.
Common sample.
Engaging
Yeah,
orbital
common
Yeah, we can.
thrusters.
Yeah, we can.